warning you. You're entering a big error, Flynn. I'm gonna have to put you on the game grid.
Games? You want games? I'll give you games.
Flawless victory. Finish him!
Good luck.
Finish him!
Good luck.
Yo, what is? How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Oh, I'm full of pizza and ice cream. Do I look good? Am I pretty? I am full of ice cream and pizza. How are you? Oh, what's going on? Is anybody live? There's 4 people here. I mean, thank you to those 4 people, but come on, guys. Come on. You guys don't want to watch me walk around in a video game? I feel like I should have done a panel. Right? Was that the movie? I don't want to talk to anybody. You know how that is. It's like talking to people is exhausting. You know, and then, like, you got fucking Faded Bones there, and all he wants to do is say the N-word. It's so funny, guys! It's so funny when you say the N-word all the time! Give me a break. Give me a break is what I'm saying. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to play Death Stranding. This might be the last Death Stranding stream that I do. There's gotta be some sort of like combat system in this game, right? Right? What the fuck? What'd you guys do today? You know what I did? I went to Cabela's and I bought some new fishing gear. What's up, Hundy Bills? How are you, man? And I usually take around this giant tackle box with me, and I sling it over my shoulder, and it's fucking like it kills my back because I literally take everything that I own as far as fishing goes with me every time I go fishing, and you don't really need that. Like, I just wanted something I could like throw over my shoulder, like toss it in the car, and like drive out to wherever the fuck I want to go and slam some slobs out of fucking, you know, the creek or whatever. And so I wanted to get like one of those like slings, and I did it. I didn't think I would fit everything. I fit it into, you know, I'll show you. Give me 1 second.
Crackadona, what is the big picture?
So for the past 80 years, this has been going on, and up until just 2017, it was not taken seriously. Now we're having congressional hearings.
Check this retard's fucking heart!
Crackadona. So this is what I used to carry around with me, fucking fishing, every time. This fucking giant... It's still half full of shit that I never use. And then I went and I got this. Look at this. This is much more manageable. I could just fucking... It's a man purse. I could sling... You go like this, right? You need your tackle. You just go like this. You sling it over. Look. Boom. Got all my baits and shit in there. Oh, man. I'm going to fuck some fish up. It's going to be so good. Yeah, so that's what I did today. What did you guys do today? Very exciting. Well, Jake Silver, this is a video game stream. Faded Bones is blocked from joining. There's no possible way he could join. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. He'd probably figure out a way to fucking weasel in to a locked down stream that nobody can get into. He's like fucking herpes. He just keeps coming back. Catch some gay? Nick, whatever. Are you okay, or are you still dying? Is that still going on? Jimnick, about your posts that you post every day, you know, you're like, it sounds like AI wrote them. It's it's like feel good palaver, right? Like, you know what palaver is? It's like empty, like filler, right? Like that's your, it's like the shit you find on, fortune cookies. You know what I mean? You should not be giving out any life advice, Jimnick. You should stay offline and just take care of yourself and your mental well-being, and stop subjecting us all to your Facebook posts on YouTube for your YouTube channel, where you put content, not your life updates. Okay, like go study my posts and notice how none of them revolve around how I'm feeling, or like the weather, or, you know, like a positive saying that I read somewhere. It's just about what my channel's about. Aliens, politics. Get it? Like video games, that kind of stuff. Yeah, she scares me too, Jake. You read Jim Nick's posts at your work tier meetings to inspire the game. Yeah, dude. It's like exactly that. Like, today I learned I just gotta dig deep. It's always within you. The strength to succeed and overcome. And then her next post is about compression socks because her ankles are exploding. Holy fuck. You walked 4 miles and threw up all over yourself in the shower today? That's pretty neat. That's pretty good, Q. Things are going great, buddy. I don't know. Where is everybody, Honeybills? It's like nobody's online. And I looked, like, before I go live, sometimes I'll look around to the usual suspects, see who else is live. Like, if I see somebody's live and they got, like... Well, actually, it doesn't really dictate whether I go live or not anymore, but it used to. I used to, like, look, and if, like, somebody had a bunch of viewers, I probably wouldn't go live. But now I don't care, because actually it's almost better when there's less people, because those few people that show up are going to be engaged. Sometimes if you have a bunch of viewers, Amber's coming here and told me, she's like, my chat moves faster with less viewers than some chats where they have like 200 viewers, you know. So I like that. I like that about it. You don't want to be like, no, I wasn't saying like be like me, Jibnik. I was just saying like act accordingly on YouTube. This is for like YouTube channels, right? Like, I'm a YouTube streamer. I stream to YouTube. I use YouTube's functions in the way that it's supposed to be used. You use YouTube's functions like Facebook, like it's your Facebook wall, and it's not that. That's what Facebook's for. So, like, I don't know, maybe is it because you get the most attention here? Is that why you do this shit here and not on Facebook? Or like your like Instagram would even be a better spot for your diatribes of drivel that you post on there, your feel good nonsense that's supposed to be inspirational. Like, I hang out with you, Jimnick. I talk to you for hours. I know you're not like that deep, like fucking in touch, like spiritual, like very insightful you're not that person. You know how I know that? Because I know you. I talk to you all the time. You come on and call me a faggot for believing in aliens. You know what I mean? Like that. And then the next day it's like, today I saw a flower open and I realized that my life means something. Like, that's not you, Jimnick, and you're not fooling anybody. You used to wait till everyone else crashed out for the night, then go live. Now you just don't go live. You do go live. You were live the other day, and then you were live like 3 days prior to that, and then when you came back 3 days later, you're like, I guess I'm finally live again, like it had been a 2-week break or something. Nobody notices and nobody cares, Q. Just stream or don't stream. Stop trying to humble brag about how infrequently you stream, okay, buddy? Can't imagine having a conversation with Jimnick. It's not the easiest thing to do, Jake Silver. I deserve a medal. But instead I get nothing. I just get nothing. I just keep coming back for it, and I keep talking to them, and I don't understand why. It's fucking... let's just play this game. I'm about to fucking have an existential breakdown here. This game better be good. I already got the next game that I actually want to play that I'm going to pay money for, like, purchased. I just got to download it. I didn't have time to... I did it right before I went live. I'm like, this game is not really very promising after that first playthrough. Like, it's okay. The graphics are good. Everything seems, like, sort of smooth or whatever. But it's repetitive. Not a lot of action, and the action scenes are like creeping around and literally holding your breath. Holding your breath is a game mechanic. It's crazy. Yeah, they did get those fucking flying carpet fucks pretty good today, didn't they? They blew up their, it is for peaceful purposes. I imagine everybody in Iran speaks English, but with a Triumph the Insult comic dog voice. I am Iranian, for me to poop on. Like, that sort of thing. Two drunkards that forget their daily life and only remember the 5 minutes they're sober. I don't think Q drinks that much.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear.
I don't remember what we were supposed to do. It was like something... Where are we going? Here? Alright, let's go this way. I got something on my map, so I suppose we could just head that way. Looks like I have a delivery. Does anybody remember what I was doing last time I played this? I don't. I'm gonna forget all the buttons too and get frustrated.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright. Well, Beta doesn't have the money either. She doesn't work. She gets all her money from, like, her dad or her Iranian terrorist uncle or whatever. I think Beta's basically a money laundering scheme to fund Hamas. Allegedly. I don't know. What the fuck was that noise? Whoa, what is that thing over there?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged.
What does that mean?
Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
What are those things? That guy's got like a spear and he's coming after me. Uh-oh. Run! Ah, they're running after me! The fuck? Bro, I don't have any weapons. Damn, these niggas is fast too. Oh, goddamn! Bro, they are catching up to me. Oh boy, what's happening? What this mean? What that mean? Is that what Beta says? Sounds like Beta.
News gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Yeah, let's not be, oh, fuck. No! God damn it. I broke this shit, I bet. Soothing BB. Down and B. Down and square. How do I do that? Oh, L1 down and B. And square. Oh, I gotta shake it? Dude, I'm shaking the baby! SIDS! SIDS! Alright, there we go. It calmed it down, I think. Bro, I don't... Oh, I'm in like a gully. This is not good. I can't go this way. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. It is a fucking weird game, Q. I mean, the Japanese are weird by default. All that fallout from the nukes we dropped on them really fucked them up. I mean, they were weird to begin with, but like we all, you know, it's kind of like time travel where you're not supposed to like meddle in the past when you're back there. We meddled in their timeline, and now they have used panties and vending machines, and they make games that don't make any sense. Some of them are good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, definitely got to cross. Here's some picked up garbage? No, wait, what's this? Destroyed resins. It's destroyed, so I don't need it. We're gonna cross here. Whoa, whoa. Oh, fuck. I'm not doing so good. This is my second delivery that I'm dropping everything. It's gonna be all destroyed when we get there. Oh, here we go. When a piece of cargo is damaged, its impact band will flash red. Disconnected from the chiral network. Damn, I got a long ways to go. What does that mean? Uh-oh, here we go. Where? Where are they? I don't see him. Oh, it's close. There's one. Ooh, creepy. Yeah, that's right. Honor and stoicism was their whole thing, and now it's ladyboys and cat girls. Some of those cat girls are kind of cute, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. So, like, this mechanic, this part of the game would be interesting. Uh-oh. Did it kill the baby?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
I mean, it didn't look great to begin with.
Functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Autotoxema. BB is suffering from autotoxema. I'm just gonna run for it.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, Drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
I've watched interviews of him like promoting this game where it's him and Hideo Kojima like sitting together and oh, a bike, sick. Thank God. We don't have to walk everywhere then. And they will ask him a question and he will explain the game like I would explain the game, which is I have no idea what it's about, but he does it in like a dance around, very vaguely worded answers, you know, like, oh, it's very, you know, forward thinking. It's the game is a visionary, and you know, like they use words like that, but he never describes, because he doesn't fucking know what the game's about, and neither do I, and I'm playing it. He's in it. Alright, let's see how badly I fucked up. I really destroyed that stuff. Deliver requested cargo.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it.
Oh, sorry, it's all scuffed up. I dropped some of it.
All this stuff through BTville. Wait, Sam? As in Sam Porter, that legendary delivery guy?
Guys, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. %? Ugh, that's not great. I got an A. A's okay. Yeah, it probably was something like that. Or, I mean, Norman Reedus isn't really, like, of the age of, like, gaming, I don't think. I think he was probably, like, when he was probably, what, like, in his, when did the first Metal Gear come out? Like, PlayStation 1? Right? It goes back that far, isn't it? Or maybe not. I don't know. But he was like, you know, he was probably like fucking crushing puss. He was already like well into being an actor by then. He's probably not even a gamer, you know, at all. Probably has no idea who Hideo Kojima is. Somebody in his crew was like, listen, this guy's a genius. And he wants you to be in his game.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Alright, I'm doing another fucking thing I guess I'm supposed to do. Cheers, everybody. Is my mic too loud, by the way? I have it turned up a little bit, but not that much. Okay. Wait, that's like crosses like 3 states. That's like, what do we got? Like Delaware, Pennsylvania, and like Ohio. The distance that I've traveled is maybe like 2 football fields. I think the scale of this map is a little off.
Sam.
Is that Tom? That's Tom Brady, isn't it?
Thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges headquarters will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data acquired. Mules and drone syndrome. Bridges babies. Timefall. What does that mean? New features will be added to your cufflinks, mail, data. New option has been added to delivery terminals. Recycle. Whoa, what's all this shit? This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures, etc. I still don't understand how that's beneficial to me in any way. Benjamin Ben Hancock.
We can produce supplies for you here as needed.
Cool. What are those supplies? Like ladders and shit?
Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh,
Good. The distro center
it's
is on
Black
network.
Man 1.
Sam, do me a favor.
Thank you,
Take your
7-Eleven
BB
manager.
to a private room and connect it to the
And Round
incubator.
Man. Round Man and Black Man.
Good work.
Enter the private room at the distribution center. Where's that? Enter private room. I think Fated's right that the babies are the Snake clones from Metal Gear, because we know that this game and Metal Gear take place in the same universe, like the same
Remove the
world.
pod and connect it to that incubator.
They showed that Snake is going to be in the next Death Stranding game. That's sort of why I'm playing this, because the trailer for the next one got me. Comes out next month.
Good. A temporary excess of stress.
It is a
Easily
black guy
addressed
doing
if we return it
blackface.
to its
I
mother's
didn't even
womb.
think of that. Yeah.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct.
That
The
baby's
steel
upside
mother's
down
womb
in there.
Facilitates
I
a
don't think that's
connection between
healthy.
the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate.
Yeah,
the
from what
conditions inside a steel
Q, go
mother's
watch the 25-minute trailer, because Hideo Kojima couldn't make a regular 3-minute trailer. Yeah, he made a 25-minute trailer for the new game of this,
However,
Death Stranding
we can
2
only
on the
maintain
beach,
this
I think it's
deception for
called.
so long,
And
which
in
is
it,
why we
one of the
must periodically
characters...
update the environmental
can I
data
pause
by
this?
sync-
Yes, I can. In it, one of the characters is talking, and like by the 20-minute mark, like the character has a headband on, or no, the character has an eye patch, and like at the 20-minute mark, the character, like they do a dramatic zoom in, and the character fucking puts the Snake headband on, and you're like, oh, it's fucking Snake. So yeah, I don't know how they managed to do that, because Kojima left what was the studio that they made all the Metal Gear Solid games with? I forget. And he started his own studio called Kojima. I think it's called Kojima Games or something like that. So you would think he wouldn't own it, unless he owns like the intellectual property for Metal Gear because he created it. So I don't know how all that works, but from the trailer, it looks like that is Snake in the game. Otherwise, like, who else could it fucking be? It's a guy with a eye patch and a headband, you know? Konami, yeah. So go check out the trailer. It makes as much sense as this game makes. I thought that maybe if I played this game, I would get like a better understanding of the story. Everything in it is confusing and doesn't make any sense.
synchronizing it with a steel mother via the chiral network.
Well, then you are me. How is Snake in the new game? You tell me that.
The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much
Thank you,
slower than
Samarax
normal.
Wilkins. I appreciate that. This ain't the reading
You
rainbow
should
now,
remember
Papa?
that BBs are just
What?
equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb.
Oh,
A process that renders
that's
them
unfortunate.
unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition
Retired.
is over.
They fucking smash those things on rocks out
See,
back.
there's no way to keep my BB
We're
alive.
retiring this BB unit. Smash.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we
Yeah, I
expand
made 'em
the chiral
gold. They're
network
pretty cool.
And recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked
That's
me
what
to
I was
look
saying
into why the
yesterday,
BTs might be
7-Eleven.
reacting to your blood.
It's piss.
I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
If you shake it up hard enough, it gets very frothy. That's how you know it's
Good
piss.
night, Sam.
Bye, Guillermo. It's fucking disgusting, Peyton. When you retire it, his head pops out like an apple and you take a bite. I bet it's soft because it's been in that liquid the whole time. Little apple-headed baby.
London Bridge is falling down.
Oh, some more exposition to clarify the story. It definitely won't confuse me any further.
London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Oh, it's his mom. Oh, wait, no, that's his sister. Right. Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah,
How are
rotten,
things over
soft,
there?
mushy apple. That helps you see the future in dead people.
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer
Like
and
for
fewer people in
California?
the cities these
Is it
days.
local?
No one's having children.
I told them
anymore.
no Democratic
But humans aren't
campaign
made
ads on
for
my
living
channel,
alone.
and
They're
they didn't
supposed to
abide
come
by my
together
wishes.
to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well,
That's true,
it's
Q.
like Bridget said. Extinction.
Come on.
Go
Rebuilding
on.
America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
I wish I had a gravelly, low
long as they're
voice.
still around, there's
Maybe women
no
would take me
escaping.
seriously then.
But at least we'll have hope.
Oh, come on. You want to come see my Lego Millennium Falcon? Come on.
I'll be waiting,
Get
Sam.
him gushing.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Does anybody remember what the handprints were from? Is that from like when he dies and goes to the Nether Realm or whatever?
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up.
Okay.
To that end, why not take a shower?
Oh.
It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Yeah, this dude is trying to get a fucking peep. All right, let's give him a thrill. I'm definitely collecting your fluids. Don't mind me. This guy is bottling up his bath water and drinking it. For my research.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Well, Q.
Gentlemen relate your request to me, as I oversee BT research.
I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
I think the disembodied voice is faded. I'll be taking some more samples.
Myself and Mama.
Collecting your shower water.
Inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Use it on the
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
Okay.
There was an old
Yo, that
research
baby was
paper
doing
detailing the
somersaults in
effects
that
of
thing.
bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh.
Yeah, Sam Rex Wilkins, I get it, but, you know, it's the less of two evils, you know? It's like Iran cannot have nukes. I was all fired up about Trump, like, fucking sucking Israel's dick, but every politician on both sides in this country, because they run this country, are going to suck the teat of Israel. And,
Sorry to
I
bother you
mean,
while you're taking a break, but I figured
Iran can't have nukes, right?
No, maybe
you
it'll
know,
help you rest easier. We received a number of
I have a lot
messages
more thoughts on
addressing
it that we could talk about it on a
look
panel.
myself.
You know, I got
But I gather that
I got to
mostly
pay
from your
attention to the game,
clients.
but
You should see
yeah,
if they
it's.
contain any useful information.
I'm with you, man.
Mail can be
It's fucking
accessed
weird.
via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your
But
private room.
even
There's
I was
something
under
else I'd like
no.
to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past.
I was under no like
Data once
spell
thought
that
lost
like
forever
Trump
from
wasn't
every corner
beholden
of
to
America
Israel when I
can
voted
be
for him.
pieced
You know,
back
it's just
together
like
from fragmented
we just
records.
could not have
Our
Kamala
archives are
Harris
still
as
a work in
president.
progress, of
You
course.
know, that's
But
really
as we
all it comes
expand
down
the
to. I don't
network
think
and
like
create more
Trump
base
is like.
stations and cities,
I'm not like
we'll
a
be able to
crazy
recover
Trump
more and
person
more information.
who like thinks
Such
like
as
a
the
MAGA
previous
person thinks he
expeditions,
can't
logs,
do
and
anything
reports.
wrong. Like, no, he's playing
Everything they sent
12D
back was
chess,
false,
bro.
since
No, he's
the
not.
city was destroyed. Now, we've managed to
I saw
restore
some
already, in fact.
Hold on, I forgot I could pause. I saw like a thing on X today where it was a woman going like, it was very Facebook like, this post on X, but it's like a pretty blonde lady and she's like talking to camera. Like, you know, why do women like talk like this now, where they like close their nails together and they make a point and they go like this, like they're casting retarded spells or something. Anyways, she's like talking about how like the symbology of what Trump was doing, and like Trump had his wife like step in front of him at a speech, and what Trump actually means is in chess there's this move, and Trump is his favorite game is chess, and it's like, no, it's not. He's not this like fucking brilliant person that everybody thinks he is. He's just not a fucking faggot. You know what I mean? He's not a politician in the classical sense of the word, where they talk like robots and there's no like humanity behind their eyes and they're just repeating talking points. Like Trump, I like that he like talks off cuff. I don't care that he says retarded shit every once in a while. Like, that's what sort of like why I like him, because he seems normal, you know? But there's these people who think that like everything he does is amazing. And like, I voted for Trump and I like immediately am critical of him. Like, I'm critical of him as I'm going into the ballot box to vote for him. You know what I mean? I still like him, but you know, every politician is beholden to Israel, and that's a problem. We got to figure out how to get away from that, because it's kind of scary how much of a hold a foreign nation has over our nation, banking, our media, our politicians are all beholden to like AIPAC and like lobbyists from Israel. You know, it's like it's not like they do control like huge aspects of our country, and that is terrifying. It actually makes me like feel like our country is over. And I mean, it kind of, unless we can get away from that, you know, it's not looking good, because it's, you know, not that we were ever really in, maybe like 200 years ago we were in control of our country, but not when like the banks and like these huge corporations and like the medical industry and these weapons manufacturers, that's really who's in like control of everything. And those are the real globalists, like these them in conjunction with two powerful intelligence agencies like Mossad and the CIA. That's really that's the secret government. Like, people are always talking about a secret government. Me and Faded talk about this all the time. Or it's like Faded thinks it's like a group of like old families like sitting around a table with like cloaks on. I don't even think it's like that. I think it's just it's, you know, it's all of those things that I just mentioned working with common goals, like maybe not even necessarily together, like I don't even think that they're all on the phone with each other. I just think that like they have common goals and there's a means to an end, and it doesn't have anything to do with us, and they can really do whatever they want. The whole like electing a president and the way our government works and Congress and the Senate, that's pretty much a joke, as far as I'm concerned. I hope I'm wrong, but it kind of feels like that. Yeah, 3D chess. It's fucking retarded. What's up, Julia? How are you? You're disappointed in Trump fighting for Jews to take their Jews' fake hair, feck it? Huh? Oh, God. Kramos is here. Crackadona. Women are responsible for giving birth to all those monsters. What, Jewish people? That's crazy to say about Jewish people, Kramos. I don't condone that. I don't think you should be calling Jewish people monsters on the internet. Kramos from Chile, whose dad was a intelligence officer for the Chilean government, by the way. Did he though, Julia? I don't think he did. I think I don't know the exact. I assume you're talking about Trump attacking Iran. I think the way that he's able to attack them is if there's an imminent danger to the American people, that the president can act on a foreign nation. And Iran having nukes is like kind of up there, like, you know, like there's American citizens in Israel. Like, there's going to be a way where, you know, what he did is fine. I mean, we were able to like attack in Afghanistan and Iraq all those years, but I mean, Iraq was a war that Congress approved, but whatever. Well, you can't put the fucking bunker busters back in the B2. You know what I mean? What's done is done. We might as well move on. He'll be fine.
You can access them from a private room terminal.
Somebody was saying watch all the Democratic
might make for interesting reading.
All the Democratic elected officials changed their profile pics to the Iranian flag tonight. They hate America. Yeah, I know, Kramos. I was joking, you fucking idiot. And with all due respect, I call you a fucking idiot. Oh, he loves showing off his toys like an autist. Zoom in. Oh, those are the fucking... What are... Those are the BTs. Crackman X. I wouldn't even say that they turned on him. They're just critical of him. Tucker was saying the other day, I listened to that Ted Cruz interview that he did, which was hilarious because Ted Cruz is just fucking shucks and jives for Israel. And I think he really believes what he says. I wanted to go over it on a panel. We'll talk about it in the future. But anyways, like Tucker was even saying on there, and I don't listen to Tucker often anymore. But he was saying, he's like, I talked to the president today, but I'm not in favor of his foreign policy. Like, you don't have to be lockstep with the people that you agree with most often, you know, like whatever happened to that being the norm. Like, I disagree that, like, Candace, yes, she's like totally anti-Trump, but that's because of Israel, which I also, you know, I can understand too, but I guess I'm a little more forgiving. What can I do here? Soothe BB. Let's soothe the baby. The fucking thing is creepy as hell. Okay. So how do I get out of this? Back? There we go. Alright, so leave. Oh, activate terminal. Yeah, I want to see what the map does. The map change. Okay, we got some mail here, maybe? Sorry, Sam, bad news. This is from Ben Hancock, Distribution Center west of Capital City. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the Distro Center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. Oh, come on. I was really looking forward to not having to walk everywhere. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up. You did. And I've got some more bad news for you. Come on. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials, so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. The whole world, even. Anyways, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough Oxy or whatever. Yeah, everybody in this universe is fucked up on Oxycontin. Always use some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. Ooh, and he even did the little squirty thing. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us out of that too. Rights. Help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Okay. We got a message from George. More than Oxy. These people are all obsessed with Oxycontin. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. It's because they're all high on the Oxy I brought them. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up. But 3 years of isolation and loneliness, that'll change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking at first. I thought it was just the oxytocin too. But that's not it. That's not it. Not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the Chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the Oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Okay. Brother, you should create your own video game. I don't have that kind of time, Kramos, or the knowledge. Same war in Iran, and the Jews happened in the 40s, and it's known as Haim. I mean, they just keep fighting the same fucking war over and over again over there. You got some more bad news. You're going to have to start living around... Oh, no. That's terrible. Terrible news. Oh, he's got the... Yeah, they all got the oxys. I just delivered the oxys to them. And they were all fiending out, and they were all slumped over like that. It was a base that was like Kensington Street. And all of these feature people were like slumped over. And I showed up with the feel-good pills. And now they're all like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to fucking get back to work. It's pretty great. It's schizophrenic. We dropped the bomb in Japan, and 50 years later this game comes out and makes no sense. Keep Faded, where have you been? We've been talking about this all night. Q, you can't figure out because you don't have a brain, you have a mop. That's true. Q does have a mop for a brain. The dude who made this game is a fan of Dixon on the Dead and throws Easter eggs in. Like, directly about The Walking Dead. I haven't picked up on it yet. I'll pay attention now that you said that. Let's see. Data. This is the first time I've had anything in here, so bear with me. Oh boy. Mules and Drone Syndrome. Who Die Hard Man. Bridges headquarters. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America. In order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and our settlements by reestablishing a delivery network. Back before Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up the assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process. So laws were put in place. We stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder, delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. They don't... All this, like, whole paragraph, they don't say anything. They don't, like, tell you what happened. Like, what is... We step back in the picture again, and then what happened? All the people want... that doesn't make any sense. Bridge babies. I don't want to read any of this. Alright, orders. View active orders. I don't have any. Okay, we can get out of here. Q, I'm the same way. I stopped watching right around then, too.
A distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
The delivery terminal, okay. Oh, he just winked at the camera. Plug that baby in.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you
I don't like it.
You promised.
I don't like that fucking baby. It's Mads Milkinson.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes.
I thought they said earlier that the BBs only, like, their lifespans were only like a
I've
year.
been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I want to get a charge to that motorcycle. Chiral printer interface. Okay. And then we might as well do this.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one.
Okay.
You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Okay, I got a PCC. Carried on back. I got a couple ladders. Climbing anchor. I got 3 PCCs. I don't think I need that many. Can I drop one? Offload. I think I only need the one, right? Portable spiral constructor that allows you to build various structures. Alright, I'll take 2. Whatever.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float.
Oh, maybe I'll be able to pick these things up now.
And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these 3 things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to
They're
look.
all over the fucking place. You kidding me?
Order assigned.
Okay. Retrieve the chiral printer interface. How do I bring up the map? Is it this one? There we go. Okay. There we go.
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught the porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site.
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Hello. Hello. Name's Sam.
How do I charge
Weapons
this thing?
restrictions lifted.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Here's a crystal.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Oh, you were talking about me? They were talking about somebody in the game. Oh fuck, I can't get out of here. Alright, I'm over encumbered. I don't know how to fucking drop this shit. How do I drop stuff? I don't even see it listed there. Well, I didn't get fleeced. I fucking, it was free. Can I where's my inventory? Cargo? Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's drop this. Oh shit, I'm fucking surrounded here. Alright, we've completed a mission there. Which way do we want to go? I'm lost. How did I get so far fucking off base? Whoa, I'm way the fuck far off of where I need to be. What's up, Amber? Man, how did I went the totally wrong way. They said earlier in this game you can get turned around super easy. I get it now. Well, I'm not gonna make it. Walks like good times trying to make it to the bathroom. Yeah.
Almost there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Whoa, easy there, bud. Try and lighten up my shit here. A box of old pornos. Where do I turn in the crystals? over here?
Be advised, keeping on. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Alright, let's see if we can go the right direction this time. Here we go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It'd be nice if I could get a weapon.
But most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed.
Yeah, I
If this
wish
goes
I was
sideways,
armed.
Be ready to fight.
With what? You guys have, the game hasn't given me any fucking guns yet.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Oh, there's a couple guys right there. There's a guy right here. fucking snuck in and snuck out. Dude, I was like a foot away from that guy. He didn't even notice me. I think I did, Faded. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Chiral printer interface. That's what I needed. This thing is fucking heavy. Just gotta make it to the ladder. Whoa, Thomas James made a short movie about the Punisher? Wait, are you talking about from like back in the day before they made that Punisher movie he did? I went and saw that in the movie theater. That was like before superhero movies. Like even the Raimi Spider-Man, I think that came out before.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, I think we're home safe.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
There we go.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
That's right, no scratches. Awesome!
Sam,
Awesome,
how your
guys!
shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job.
I can make
Carry on
new
like
shoes?
that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Oh, cool.
Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine.
Okay.
You should always carry an extra pair.
Sounds good.
But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Necrosis, an ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center west of capital Knot City, the Chiral Network 1. Okay.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Nice. It's provided the following new hologram data. Bridges Guard, Macho. Uses data. Gain access to level 2 or higher structure and select customized structure. Can now be used at UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that could be used at the distribution center west of capital Knot City has increased. Some of the facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. More structures can now be built within the Chiral network area. Okay. I will, Scum. Thank you for reminding me. Daryl Dixon loves Monster Energy in this game.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer.
That's
an
right.
extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take
What if I
hours,
shove
not days.
finger up my asshole
Some
and licked
have
off the
speculated
chocolate?
that the chiral network might, in essence,
Glad
be a
I
time
didn't
machine,
respond to that.
that it is transmitting data into the
No, I haven't played
Suffice it to
Rivals.
say,
I
we
stopped
have
like
yet
cold
to fully
turkey.
grasp
Just
the fundamental
like I
nature
almost
of the
deleted
network
it today.
and the beach, which we have come to rely on.
I might go back at some point, but it's rigged. It's like a casino, you know. They got their money out of me and a bunch of playtime, but it's fucking super rigged. Those Chinese motherfuckers, they got me good.
Considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work.
Chiral crystals can be recycled at a terminal by selecting delivery terminal recycle. Let's do that. Recycle. Chiral crystals. I think I only needed... I don't know how many I should... Okay. I guess I can only do 100. Wait, no. How do I recycle it? Oh, that was it.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Yeah, it's super fucking rigged, Crackman X. It's one of the most blatant rigging too. Like I never, like I always assumed it was sort of like that on other games, like a little bit, like especially Call of Duty. I noticed that for years in Call of Duty, but like I was never quite sure until I played Marvel Rivals. Like there's a term for it, I forget what it was called, but I like was researching it and shit. Where I will dominate like the game. I'll go in and I'll dominate a game and like finish like top, like I'll be the #1 player or whatever they called it. I already forget. And then I'll be like, whatever games I'm winning, I'm dominating, and then I'll get put on a fucking losing streak for fucking 14 matches, which is crazy because it's like and I won't be able to hit anybody. They manipulate your fucking hitbox, so they like make your hitbox smaller when you're good, so that it's harder for you to hit the enemy, and they make like worse players' hitboxes bigger, or you know, whatever, vice versa, or whatever the proper terminology is. I could not believe, like there was a guy on YouTube who broke it all down how incredibly fucking crooked that game is. And it was enough to like put me off it because I was putting time in, dude. I was playing it as Faded. I was like getting out of work and playing Marvel Rivals like from the launch, and I was fucking, I was stuck on it for a while, and then I realized how much they were fucking me over, and I would like, I'd be raging to Faded like, dude, it doesn't make any sense, and like. And then I don't know. I figured it out. They got money out of me. I was just like, this is not a good look. I'm not wasting any more time for this. I'm going back to my RPGs. Skill-based matchmaking? No. I don't know. Maybe that's the term. No, it's like no, it has to do with how much you interact with the game. So if you play the game all the time and you like it will make you, it like weighs how much it's something to do with engagement, right? Like, so if you're winning all the time, you're going to get bored of the game and you won't want to play anymore. So, which is bullshit, because if I was winning all the time based on how good I am, I'm only going to play that game. So that doesn't make any sense. So, but if you lose all the time, you're also going to quit the game because it's no fun. You're always losing. So they go by, they keep track of every fucking click you make in the game. And it's like something to do with it. There's it in the term. The word engagement is in there. And they also want to know how to like get you to buy stuff, right? So like the whole idea is for them to like get you to buy things in the game. So they factor that into it. It's really sophisticated how they do it. Let me Google it real quick. Oh, I'm sure I could tell you. Okay, this is it. Marvel Rivals utilizes an EOMM, engagement optimized matchmaking system. And most of the games that are multiplayer utilize this, but Marvel Rivals, it's the Chinese ones are even more crazy because they don't care. They don't have a soul. They just want money, and they look at you as like a data point, you know, which aims to, in EOMM, which aims to maximize player engagement by strategically pairing players based on factors beyond just skill level, such as win-loss streaks and playtime. This means the game might adjust the difficulty of matches, team compositions, and opponent skill levels to keep players invested, even if it means some matches are more challenging or easier than others. And then there's this whole huge breakdown. So it's the house is always going to win, and you're never going to win no matter how good you are. The only way to overcome this is to play with a team of equally skilled players. I always played solo, so that was a main like you feel that fucking EOMM so hard if you're fucking playing solo. If you're playing with the team and they like switch you to playing players who are more difficult and your team is good and you're playing with like your 4 buddies all the time, then it's different because you can still overcome the match that you're put up against. If I'm getting put into a group of randos and I'm good all the time, but then the next match I play, they dump me into a full team of retards against like super hard players that I'm going to lose. And they're going to keep doing that for the next 14 matches because you can't win too much or else the game isn't fun anymore or something. I don't know. It's retarded. No, I'm not reading it. Faded. Thank you. Did you see the new Xbox ROG Ally X handheld gaming device? I saw a brief glimpse of it. I didn't really get a chance to look at it yet. I'm kind of like over handhelds though, even though I'll probably get a Switch 2. But I'm not getting a Switch 2 until they put out a game that I want to play, like a new Zelda or something, and not one where you play as Princess Zelda, like a real Zelda game. Bridges HQ added new data for structure to your PCC. A bridge. I can build a bridge. New option has been added to delivery terminals. Claim materials.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site.
I think I'm done with this game, to be honest with you. I'll play it for the rest of the night, but I think after this stream, it's a 2-stream and done game, I think. This is not really exciting. The game that I downloaded, or that I will download tonight that I already purchased is going to be much more engaging and fun to watch and should be exciting. I'm excited to play it. It's something I wanted to play for a long time. I'm a huge nerd. There's your clue. I grew up an 80s and 90s kid, so there's your other clue of what game it's going to be. Right, Q. There's no action. There's no combat. It's literally just carrying shit around and trying not to fall over. That's the big selling point. Try not to tip over with your heavy backpack. Ugh, I should have done a panel tonight. You have achieved a delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Oh, maybe the game will get funner now. Oh, well, random viewer, I think you're really going to like the next game that I have ready to go. I didn't really want to play this game. I'm playing this game out of curiosity because as I explained, I saw the trailer for the new one that's coming out, and I was like, what? Snake? Like, they totally got me when I was watching the Game Awards. And I'm like, well, it was free in PlayStation with my PlayStation Plus membership, so I fucking downloaded the deluxe edition for free, and this is what we get. Like, I don't really see, like, the game really doesn't have anything going for it. The story is like weird for the sake of trying to be interesting, right? Like, that it's not really a mystery. The story's just too hard to like. It's convoluted and doesn't make any sense. Like, I get like the broad strokes. You're in the future, you know, an apocalypse happened and you're like basically delivering shit, but then they add in all this other weird shit and then they don't explain any of it. Like, you just have to like sort of accept it. And I don't think we're ever going to get a resolution where they explain like, why are the babies like, are those dead things the BTs? What are the BTs? You know, I don't fucking. They just like talk about it like that's what it is, and you know, sort of move on. If everything was explained to you, you wouldn't have any desire to continue deliveries. Yeah, but I'm not doing the deliveries right now to find out the mysteries. Like, I understand how, like, story works and, like, you lead people on with a thread. But right now, there's no, like, promise of us ever finding that out. And I don't think that we're ever going to. Like, I just think it's fucking the weird storytelling that Hideo Kojima does. Like, what is the main goal here? We're trying to connect all of these bases to eventually get out to his sister so that she can come back and take the place of his mother as president, right? Like, do you think that at the end of this, any of the things that I just said about, like, the BTs and the baby in the future is going to be resolved? I don't think so. I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. I love Riff Raff.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Riff Raff is a shit.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so
Well,
it's
thank
readily
God.
available
Well,
if and when you
I almost said thank God they took that away from him, his toys away from him before he got to make that movie, Random Viewer. But now I almost wish we would have gotten the midichlorian sequel of Star Wars instead of all of the fucking corpo bullshit that we got after. I mean, there's been a couple of things here and there, like the first season of Mandalorian was good, and Rogue One was good. Andor is actually good. If you guys watch that, give that a shot if you like Star Wars. It has like no Star Wars-iness to it, really. I mean, other than the aesthetics and like the vehicles and shit. Like, there's no lightsabers or anything. It's literally a spy movie. It's pretty good. Riff Raff has baked Alaska from a different timeline. Holy shit. No way. Well, you know who's got a shark tooth grill now, Q? Fucking Panda. Panda got his teeth filed into shark teeth. That's crazy. I can't believe he did that. Well, I mean, if you have a drug problem, you might file your teeth into fucking shark teeth. Or, you know, like, no family structure or anything. Or a job, probably. Oh! Thank you for subscribing, Joan Austin. I forgot I set those up. I thought somebody somehow, like, hacked into my computer and called me gay. I'm like, no, I set that up. Thank you, Joan Aston. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is a fucking walking simulator, 100%. Yeah, the stream guy. Yeah, that's true, Q. I'm not... Well, I mean, that's pretty extreme, like, but... I mean, as far as, like, body modifications and shit, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He's, like, the type of guy to get his tongue slit, you know what I mean? Yeah, Joan, I was just, like, ranting 2 seconds ago about how this is probably the last stream I'm gonna do of, this game. It was free on PlayStation membership this month, so...
Needn't worry, though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals,
Crackadona got his... Oh, I'm done. I'm already out. I read ahead.
You don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
That's insane to me, Random Viewer. I mean, hey, to each his own. I like Panda, but that's crazy. That's like one of those things that you're gonna eventually wish you didn't do. Like, can you picture yourself being, you know, 70 years old with shark teeth? there any orders here I can do? Take orders. Power supply unit delivery, wind farm.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Standard issue bridges boots. They are designed to withstand a wide range of conditions and as such are more durable and hard wearing than older designs. Okay, can I make this like now? Fabricate equipment. Tools, equipment. How do I fabricate it? Power supply unit. Carry on back. Metals. Damn, this shit is heavy.
Issuing you a maser gun.
Ooh, a gun.
This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst. Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function. You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
This can't be right. I think I fucked up here. Master gun, ladder, PCC, bridges boots. Fuck. What do I need?
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Shut up, Faded Bones. Can't wait till you accumulate a drug problem in OD. It's gonna be hilarious. And I'll be stuck on video games in my fucking futuristic VR headset over your grave. Faded, I'm stuck! Oh, I forgot you died in your 30s. You won't make it that far. Who am I kidding? Alright, what is... He's not pissing.
Hello.
Oh my god. I just want to look at my inventory.
Hello.
There we go. Oh my god, stop giving me pop-ups. There we go. Orders. Supply, power supply unit delivery wind farm. Okay, so we need a power supply, a bridge construction, cargo discovered in ruined factory, master gun recommended. Maser gun. So I need a gun, the bridge, and a power supply unit. Okay, now let's go back. Let's go to cargo. Power supply unit. Not carried. Okay. Hang on, tool rack. I think I need the metals. So I thought they said they gave me new boots, but they're just the same boots that I had before. Oh, I see. It tells you here where you can stack the different shit. PCC. Attached to suit. And tool rack. There we go. We're spreading shit out a little bit here. Okay, and then we need that PCC joint. I can put that on the tool rack. How many PCCs do I have? I have 2 PCCs on me. Oh, I see. Carried on back. I don't think we need 2 of those, do we? I'm gonna offload it. And then... put the gun on the other side. There we go.
Be upon keeping on. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I know, Faded. I didn't make the game, buddy. I thought they were supposed to give me some boots that were supposed to make me be able to carry more weight.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
What does that mean? Complete structure. Submit the materials required to complete a structure. Maybe that's what those metals are for. Chiral crystals. Oh, it needs more crystals. Okay. So that's why they loaded me up. It's because I only had to walk like 10 feet with it. There we go. I think I'm about to heal. Alright, we got a little bridge here. I guess I didn't need to reallocate all that weight just to walk 10 feet. I didn't know where they were taking me.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people.
Didn't it need
You can be
crystals
sure that
too?
every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Okay. Upgrade structure. 217. How many do I have? 0 of 96. Oh, okay. I don't have any metals either, so I can't upgrade it. Yeah, there's a system of getting likes. Well, that's the other thing. It's one of those games where, like, you play with other people who have played the game, but you never encounter them. You know what I mean? So, like, you run past other people's, like, equipment they've dropped. For what reason, I don't know. Somebody was in here the other night who had played it, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, why do they do that in games? Because it doesn't make the game more enjoyable. Oh, here's Timmy's fucking toolbox he dropped. I get to complete the mission for him. Yay. All right, where are we going here? Custom marker B2 arrived. Remove marker. Power supply unit delivery wind farm. Here's the wind farm. Okay. So across this bridge, we'll head for this. Right, Faded. There's no explanation for any of this shit. You just kind of do it. For why? I don't know. You do it because Kojima was on ketamine that day when he came into work. Oh, we need to have a light system. How do I equip my gun? I want to use my E-gun. Oh, here's a piss spot, Faded. Oh, it's where somebody else pissed. I'm gonna piss right now. Be considerate and relieve yourself away from other people and their property. Aim L2 and R2 to let loose. Hell yeah. I'm getting that piss out. Piss! It's piss! Oh, a mushroom grew there. Can I pick it and eat it?
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Left. Now he likes it. Oh, you saw that, Q? I was trying to give you guys a show. It wasn't for me. The game blocked it. You guys are weirdos. That's why I was trying to show it to you. It's piss! Jimmy's not so bad. He won me over when he dropped that little nugget. It's piss! Defiantly held up 2 jugs of piss. You got your rules.
There we go.
Oh, what is this? Welcome back, scum. Oh, yay! Liking things for no reason. Activate terminal. Donate weapons and equipment. I don't want to donate none of that. I need the power supply unit. What is that? A ladder? Another ladder. Can I put the ladder on my back? The ladder should go on my back, I feel like. Climbing anchor. That I don't know. A pin that can be driven into the ground to create an anchor point for a strand. Why is it so big? It doesn't... So, in the image, it's one spike with a piece of rope, and then on my leg it's this giant metal box. That doesn't make any sense. Maser gun. I want to keep that. So, I feel like I should put all this shit on my back. Alright. We want to get to here, so we're going to go... We're going to go straight through. Maybe... Oh, there we go. We can equip it. Ooh, I'm pulling the gat out. Let's fucking go. Ooh, we're fucking... We got a weapon now, boys. Let's see if we can even out our shit here a little bit, too. Cargo. Carry on back. Carry on back. This anchor thing is fucking me up. Hang on, tool rack. Oh, he's thirsty.
Nice.
We gotta drink some energy drink, I think. The wind is slowing me down. Alright, which way do we gotta go? Straight ahead? We gotta be careful here, it looks pretty steep. Whoa, stop. I wonder if I could traverse this. How do I... It's crazy, the wind is fucking blowing me all over the place. It's an interesting game mechanic, for sure. medical supplies. Damn. Alright, where the fuck do I go? I'm gonna get fucked up here. CT encounter warning. You can alter the warning produced by ET encounter warning. I can hear people talking. Right into him. I don't know where the fuck to go. There we go. Almost there. I don't know where the fuck these things are. We'll walk right into one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Deliver requested cargo. Get this heavy shit off of me.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network.
It's Brian
Other places
Redband.
too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Skilled handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Let's go.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Oh boy. You can now use the PCC to build generators. Equip your PCC, then hold to select the generator. The one farm is shared data as a result. I don't know how that helps me at all.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the
She
wind
made it
farm.
a random
I was with
Boondock
the group
Saints
bringing up
game
the
halfway
rear
through
while
the
Amelie led
story.
the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood.
Oh boy.
It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery.
Guys, do me a favor and drop some likes for this game. Drop some likes if you never want me to play this game again.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I'm not clicking that. We didn't even get to... You know what? We gotta shoot something first. Right? No, I can't even shoot here.
See you soon, I hope.
Congrats. You're cleared to take on open order. While they're not as high priority as the ones specific, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical. So why not do a good deed or two?
Forgot to drop these off.
Delivering cargo.
That got rid of a lot of weight.
By handing over excess materials to a facility. Now the jet. Oh.
The fuck was that?
Hey, great work. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Let's see if this even works.
Please take a look.
Is this what you were talking about, Faded?
Something incognito.
Like a submarine.
No, but also fast.
Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Maka, the lead animator at Yamako.
And I'm Sita.
Can you hear this?
Reload to the set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation. They begin to only exhibit artifacts in private. Our heist crew is made up of regular people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin. Operating from
So it's like
Johannesburg, South Africa.
an unfun version of Indiana Jones. Instead of like stealing artifacts to put in a museum, you're stopping the evil white man from taking them.
In the real world, a French government report
I hate you, Faded Bones.
90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is millions upon millions.
It's a game about stealing, but they're trying to stop the stealing, Faded.
That aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the
Oh, wait.
artifacts in Relooted are very much real. And
Whoa.
as of today,
Okay, hold on a
reside in Western
second.
museums and private collections.
How do I... Where to
Take,
go?
For example, the Ngaji drum.
So, are they going into... They're going into, like, a museum? Right? Am I... And they're stealing back their artifacts? Is that what's going on here? Oh, let me see it here. Let me just make this a little bigger here. Yeah, too many windows open. Let's see. I forget how to fucking like crop this shit on OBS. No, it's not it. Whoa, what the fuck? It's gone. I don't know what the fuck I just did, dude. There it is. Really? Okay. So it's a game about they're going into a museum to steal back African artifacts to where they rightfully belong. Gotcha. Oh, European. Yeah. Wow. The delusion is crazy. Look at the holographic tech in the Wakanda-esque make-believe world that they live in. Look at that little motherfucker stealing that shit. Now you can't hear it? Fuck.
Collecting information
There you
about
go.
where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
From here, we can smash
There we
the
go back a
security
little
glass
bit.
and get you up to the next floor.
You gotta hear what she said.
You roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route.
People of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Bokoma prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today.
You could tell she was really upset that they let the king or whatever
Where they are from, their significance,
see
and
the...
how they came to be
They
rooted
let
in the
him
African
see it.
continent.
She was really pressed about it.
Following the suicide of his father and the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British
Ethiopians.
at Magdala in 1868.
Are they the little light bulb-headed ones, or...
And puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain
Well, they go to
amount
the
of
museum
time
to
before
steal,
the
apparently.
The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing it. The heists are made up of 3 phases. In phase 1, you case the joint, collecting information about where the targets are.
So they had a meeting and they're like, how do we make going to the museum exciting? Because to us black people, going to the museum is incredibly boring. Let's add in stealing. Yeah, that should help.
And what obstacles you'll face.
From here, we can smash the security glass and get you up to the next floor.
In phase 2, you roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm and preparing your escape route. In phase 3, you execute, flowing through your plan and evading security systems as you carry Africa's heritage home.
Steal! You steal it! Carry African's heritage home.
Relooted is coming to Steam, the Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S. You can wishlist it now.
Remember Patapon, that charming series of games about those little dudes
Is that it?
walking around doing stuff and making music?
Look at this fucking cuck. You know, he's all on board with the African stealing game. I was a fucking GoFundMe first day sponsor for this game. Well, thank you, Faded Bones. I appreciate that. Let me put my camera back here. Okay. What game came out 2 days before you were born? Wrath of Haven? Tenchu Stealth Assassin? Is that the game that came out 2 days before you were born? I've never even heard of that game. New. What's new? Bridges Boots. Put on footwear. Oh, these are the new boots. Sick. Wait, are they the same boots? It says boots level 1. Whatever. Alright, so we got plenty of ladders, climbing anchor, and a PCC. That sounds right. I don't think we need any of this.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, now where do we go? Alright, we got our... Alright, we're kind of squared away here now. Take on a new order for Sam at Capital Knot City. I gotta go all the way back to Capital Knot City? Fuck. There's no fast travel? This is bullshit. Collection. Cargo discovered in the ruined factory. Maser gun recommended. Recover the data. Alright, where's the maser gun? Or where's the ruined factory? Check one more thing here.
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Why is it taking me here? What? Delivery. Power supply inspection tool. Okay. Cancel selected order. It says I need a bridge. I don't have a bridge. Capital, not city. I didn't want to build that. What the fuck is going on? How many did I make? Yeah. Alright. Okay, I think it was just loading me up with my delivery. Maybe I should put some of those on the side.
Order assigned.
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
Where's my gun? Okay. Where did he say supply requests? Center west of capital, not city. Distribution center. That looks like the closest one. Distribution center. I guess we're going back to the distribution center.
Just remember, one foot in front of the other. All there is to it.
Safe travels. Weapons restrictions lifted.
There's a fucking bridge here? How did I miss this? I like stumbled all through the fucking trees and shit. Oh, you can like their piss spots. That one was playing music. Why? Guess I can't go up that way. There's a ladder here. Oh, fuck.
Eyes open, dumbass.
No, let's do this. I wonder if I can even, like, monkey bar over to the other one. Nope. Oh shit, I did. Let's fucking go. Alright, now where do I go? Oh, this was a bad move. Oh, I'm really fucked now.
Too close.
Oh, the wind's blowing me again. Woo. Holy shit. I don't think you can kill the baby. Gonna have to make some more ladders. Oh no. Oh no, slow down. Slow down. Holy shit, I almost fucking ate shit there. This load is really heavy. Whatever's in these boxes is fucking super heavy. Well, it's because the entire time I was running, I was hitting backwards on the joystick, so I was essentially slowing myself down, and it took forever to stop. Yeah, he definitely seems like it's weaker. I think the plot of this game is there's a company that's just trying to give 5G to every city in the United States. Isn't that what it's about? You just want to like reconnect everybody to the grid or something? And then there's black ghosts trying to stop you from doing it. Faded has a theory about that, but I don't know if I buy it.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I think I fucked up the cargo. Hopefully it's not too bad. I only dropped it once.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
No, it's in good shape, he says. Apparently it's his entire fucking like creation. Like the entirety of it. I mean, It's got his name on it, and he's the one out there fucking promoting this shit like it's his baby, you know. And every time they introduce him, we're like, genius, Hideo Kojima. I'm not seeing it in this game, to be honest with you. And I never played. I'm going to confess something to you. I've never played Metal Gear Solid or any of the other Metal Gears ever in my life because of my aversion to Japanese-made things other than Nintendo products. It's just something that Japanese people, when they do things, like, it's fine if they set it in like Japanese or Eastern culture, but when it's like a Japanese-made product and it's set in the West, or they like shoehorn in Western themes, like what's that other big one, that Final Fantasy? I hate it. I hate the look of it. I hate the vibes of those games. It just is, something doesn't feel like right to me. Like, it feels off. The character, like, if it's a white guy, they have like fucking weird anime hair. The clothes are weird. Like, why does the guy who's the vice president of the United States basically in this game, why is he dressed in like a 1950s butler uniform? It doesn't make any sense. But that's the weird, wacky shit you get in Japanese games, and I just don't like it. Yeah, maybe Thoroughbred. I have no idea what... Final Fantasy is another thing where, like, the fucking plot doesn't make any sense. I've asked multiple people to try to explain it to me, and they're like, every game is different. I'm like, so you don't need to play any of the Final Fantasies to understand anything. Like, the world is different every time. Why call it Final Fantasy every game if everything about it is different? It doesn't make any sense. Just make a new RPG and call it something else. No, it's Final Fantasy 16. Well, 16 to 15 don't fucking correlate to each other, so why are they sequels to each other? Like, I don't understand. We drop the bombs on them and they think we are the coolest shit ever. They sure do love baseball and Elvis, don't they?
See you around.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of this game for the night, guys. Thanks for fucking hanging out. Hit the like button. This is probably... never say never, but I think I'm done with this game. What do you guys say? Are we ready to move on to something else? And finally, Faded, you can't say I quit a game because I couldn't beat it. I'm quitting a game because it's terrible, okay? You know, never say I couldn't beat this. This game is super easy, by the way. It's point A to point B. I haven't died once. I have not died once in this game. And I'm probably 10 hours into it. It's just baffling. The story is not great. It's almost not even there, which is amazing to say because the game is so convoluted and deep in its own lore. 90% of the game is cutscenes of people talking about stuff. And I don't know. I'm not invested in this plot whatsoever. Kingdom Come Deliverance and stop talking about it. That's not what I'm playing next. The next game will be a fun game, an action adventure game. It's an RPG. Well, not really an RPG. I don't know. I guess it is an RPG in a way. Fated's gonna hate it because only us fucking 80s and born 90s kids are gonna enjoy this game because it's gonna be great. I might do it tomorrow. I'll download it tonight while I sleep and have it ready for the next game stream. But I suppose I should do a panel eventually too. There are a few things that have happened. Iran was bombed today. We could talk about that. There's not too much UFO stuff going on. So there was a hilarious that Jamie Munchausen down in Mexico. He's this like old Mexican shuckster, snake oil salesman, had a big announcement. Again, he's the guy with the cocaine aliens, the tiny little cocaine alien mummies that he keeps trying to tell people they're real. And then they were like, these ones are fake. And then he went and he found like some real ones, I guess. Like they are real, but that's not what the press conference is about. The press conference was about the Boogosphere that I covered. And they were supposed to like reveal something about it. And they had the sphere on the stage and they just talked about how the media didn't take it seriously. And they had Dr. Stephen Greer and Danny Sheehan sitting front row as if to like give them to give it like some sort of what do they call it, what's that word I'm looking for? I don't know. It was embarrassing and bad for ufology all around. We could talk about that, watch a couple of clips. I mean, there's really not much to talk about. And then there's this guy who's a senator who's been at all of the confirmation hearings, the Senate confirmation hearings. He's on the board. And I'm all for any politician that is actually like looking for answers. But this guy always has this look of like he's ready to believe anything that is told to him. He was in a skiff meeting or something the other day, like a couple weeks ago, where one of the guys, I forget his name, was telling him about reptilians, like reptilian aliens, and his face was like big, like he just seemed super gullible. And he was down there in Mexico for this sham press conference that Jamie Mousen or whatever was holding with Danny Sheehan and Stephen Greer, because I mean those two dudes are huge grifters. But anyways, yeah, you're already not looking forward to it. Well, thank you, Faded. You're not invited. Just don't come. You can do that. You do need to read Kentaro Moriya's manga series, Berserk. Nah. Pass. I don't read manga. I missed that. That missed me. I don't need to. I read books. There's so many, like, normal artists, authors you could read. I don't need to read manga. I got a stack of books that I have this bad habit. I go into Barnes and Nobles and I buy like 5 books at a time and I put them on my nightstand and I don't read them for months. So I have like a back catalog of books I got to get through. I got one about a Roman emperor. I forget which one. Augustus. Yes, that's what it is. I'm reading one about Augustus. Somebody gave me a book about a wizard, I think. I don't know. I probably won't read that one. And then I got to read UFOs and Nukes. That's a must read that everybody's always talking about on all of the UFO YouTube channels. I got to get to that. But Ross Coulthard is claiming he knows there's a football-sized alien. UFO, you mean? I'm assuming. Yeah. Well, he's claimed that for since the David Grush interview. But even before him, people have claimed that there was a UFO that was so big they couldn't move it, so they just built a building on top of it. It's in South Korea. It's come out. And there is, in fact, if you look at South Korea, there is a satellite like installation where it is just a giant circle. Yeah, so I don't know. That doesn't come from Ross Coulthard. Ross Coulthard just is confirming an existing story that's been out there for years and years. We could talk about that. There's some information about it. I always heard that when we first got nuclear capabilities, that's when aliens started paying attention to us. Well, that's when, like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, they've been coming here. Well, it comes into, like, which ones did that draw in? Because if you go into antiquity, there's fucking paintings and cave drawings of aliens and ships and lights in the sky. So the phenomenon has been going on much longer than the nuclear age, but maybe a certain type of EBE, extraterrestrial biological entity, the ones that like landed at Roswell. There was the Magenta 1933 UFO that was supposedly the first one that we recovered, that the Vatican turned over to the Allies during World War II. Mussolini recovered it. That one's real. Like, there's the fascist documents in Italian that talk about it, them recovering it, and then David Grush said that he had knowledge of it through the government end, that was the first, like, when we liberated Italy from the fascists, the fucking Vatican, the Pope, reached out to the Americans and said, hey, they recovered something, you should go and get it, and we went and scooped it up and took it back. It just fucking, it's a lot, guys. There's a lot to dig through as far as the UFO shit. Tried CE5 and had no success at all. Well, you know what you should do, First Contact? I can send you the there's a couple frequencies you can use, right? So there's those frequencies that what's the new Jake Barber and Skywatchers have been using, and apparently the Russians have done this before in the past too. There's a general who talked about it, Russian generals, where they play sounds at a certain frequency. I think it's like 3 megahertz or something like that. Like, it's a real low frequency, and you could bring in orbs and shit, and then you use like psionic people to like get it to land, or you shoot it down with scalar technology. That's what Stephen Greer says. Who knows what's fucking true? But apparently they call it the UFO dog whistle, right? And it brings them in. There's a whole, you can go on skywatcher.com and they will explain the whole process to you if you don't want to use the C. It's hard to believe that the CE5 protocols are fucking bullshit from Stephen Greer, where you have to pay fucking $2,000 to sit in a lawn chair and look at fucking flares off in the distance. It's fucking crazy. All right, guys. How do I get out of here? Have a great night. Take it easy. See you again real soon. Peace. Hit that like button. Become a member. Bye.